everybody? Welcome to the FTC podcast, aka the From the Couch podcast. I'm one of your hosts, your boy Caleb. It's your guy Darian, aka D Book, D Book 44. If you're gaming and all of that, we got a special guest here today. Here on this podcast, we do things a little differently. Basically, you never know what you're gonna get. So, without further ado, I like to introduce an artist. You say up and coming. I know him. He been doing this for a long time. I always tell him I'm proud of his growth. From Luthersville, Georgia, Big Hefe, better known as NC Beeno. Let's go, my guy. Yeah. Beeno, what's up, my brother? Yeah.
It ain't unreleased too, by the way.
How long we gotta wait for this video?
Not long at all.
Not long at all? Okay. Ready. What's the thing? Like he said, unreleased right there.
Different shit.
Different shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. That's one thing that I've came to expect and like about your artistry. The visuals. I feel like artists should get back to visuals, and I feel like you do a great job of that.
Appreciate it, fam.
What's your thought process?
Shit, really, the song, whatever the song make me feel, I try to bring that image in my mind to life. Like, really, some songs make me think of other shit, or I might be like, I want to do this like this, you know what I mean? And I like paying homage to artists that I really fuck with, you know what I mean? Like, industry artists that I fuck with. So if they got a good idea, I try to kind of, not copy them, but like I say, pay homage to that.
Yeah. Okay, so what artists, if any, inspire you?
Video wise, like I'm saying, shit, Missy Elliott.
Okay, let's go.
I like how Pharrell used to do his video back then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, did that different shit, that weird shit that ain't nobody really doing right now.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
It's memorable.
Yeah.
Make you remember. Because we definitely remember Missy videos.
What?
This generation, even on TikTok, they redoing her I Can't Stand the Rain with the trash bags and whatnot. So, I like that. That's real good. Okay. All right, so when the next project dropping?
Project, it's getting put together because I really want to do an album.
Okay.
So I got all that music. I just got to get with a team, go through each song, but definitely singles dropping for sure.
Okay, what's next?
Miski Muska.
Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. All right, that's bad. We like that, man.
And I can go ahead and tell everybody that, you know what I mean? That ain't no secret. Miski Muska finna drop. I got my live performance that I did at Scent Fest with Scent Street Live. I did open mic with him at Scent Fest. That's already out on YouTube. So the song out on YouTube, but I'm about to put it out on all platforms and do a good rollout for it.
Okay, all right. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started rapping?
Shit, I really just used to fuck around with Stank, my partner Stank, strapped him in the studio and Trey Cash a long time ago. Wasn't never really for real about it, but Stank just was like, shit, bro, you need to go on the rap, bro. You got the image, shit like that. Cowboy got that shit together, you know what I mean? He was like, you need to rap. I ain't want to rap. I just wanted to be his manager while he do music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't want to rap. Like, you know what I mean? But then I just started making songs and getting better. Finding people gravitating to my sound, you know what I'm saying, a year later. And here we are, shit.
So you fell in love with the art.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I seen I hear your songs and I hear you say you put down the pen and pad. You just go in the booth and get to it.
Yeah, I just punch in. Yeah, I don't write.
So how did you get to that? How did you come to the conclusion that I don't need to write no more? I need to just go in here and go.
When I just realized, like, when I first started, I was writing everything. But it just took, like, I just had to get the reps in pretty much. Like, after doing it so much, then when I got my own studio and shit, so that made it easier, the repetition. I was like, ain't no point in me writing if I'm sitting here recording myself, you know what I mean? Punching in. Then it just like homework, just doing it and got better.
Okay. Man, see, that's what I like. That's what I like to hear, man.
When did you realize that music was something you was gonna do full time? Like you was like, I don't care about nothing else that's going on. I'm gonna fully invest in myself, put all the money towards my craft and just improve. When did you realize that?
When I seen how many people I didn't know how they look at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? From like that don't know me at all, the strangers that really just support me and fuck with my music. When I realized I got real fans, you know what I mean? People that want to see me win, people that really support me and like my shit, you know what I mean? And it ain't even about like the labels or past deals I turned down. It ain't. I wouldn't even say that for me. It's the people that just really want to see me win. You know what I mean? That's when I realized when I was like, okay, they fuck with me like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm finna do this shit. Like I can do it. If they see this shit in me, I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, next is, do you ever think, you know, the way the music is going and you seeing everything now? Dirk has started doing it. He became major. Big X the Plug just dropped a whole album like it. You think you ever gonna get into that real like country rap collab with a country artist on a song, or do you think that's more not in your lane or avenue?
See, I never tried to make a country song myself, but collabing wise, I would. Yeah, I would collab. Cause me being from the country, but not like it kind of.
It's natural.
Not really, not for me, cause I never listened to country music.
Ah, that's
So I don't like. I feel like I could probably sound country because I already am country. But as far as like sounding like a country artist, I don't think I could do that.
I will say it might be a little bit easier than you think.
Possibly.
I have 6 country songs recorded, so it might be a little bit easier.
And I feel like it's easier to tell a story in that.
No, it is
because
the tone of the beat is a different type of it's like a mellow type, real mellow type beat. So it is. So I mean, hey,
and that would be
something you need to
try. And I ain't opposed to trying it. Like I'm really open to it. I was just telling one of my partners, like I'm gonna make me a country song, cause I veered off into that R&B lane, but put my own twist on it with the rap.
Right.
And I prefer to make melodic music versus up tempo rap that everybody like me to do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So right now, it's like I'm battling between finding that sound. But it's not really a battle. It's just because I like to do this what type of music make me feel good, and this the shit I just know people can like that I can just cook up. You know what I'm saying? That shit easy. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Yeah, see, now when you say melodic, one of your songs to this day, I listen to it, and it just, I don't know, man. For me, it's probably the perfect party song.
Vibed out.
Man, it's the perfect song. Y'all go look that up. NC Beeno, Vibed Out. The video really shocked me. I love the video. I love house party scenes. Mm-hmm. I feel like those be the best videos because people like to relate.
And people really probably don't even realize to see that video. That shit was all natural. Like that was a natural vibe. It wasn't the only thing that was set up like, hey, we finna shoot it when I was doing my performance. And if everything in the background that was going on, everybody else, that was just what was going on. I was just doing my thing in the middle of the get down. You feel me?
Okay, yeah, nice. I enjoyed that, man.
Yeah, that shit was fun. To this day, that's one of my funnest video shoots I've ever did.
Man, I'm telling you, like I said, when I first heard the song, it was in so. You know, people like to say, okay, well, they ain't in the industry, but you know, I feel like, you know, music is music. If it's good, it's good. So, you know, your songs, they're downloaded in with all the other songs of people that's in the industry. Yeah. So, a well-known artist song might come on, and then yours come on right after it. And the first thing pop in my mind was, damn, it's better than the shit I was just listening to. And it got me moving. Now I'm on beat. Yeah. You feel me? Now I feel a whole, you know, I like it. So, you know, truthfully, man, you know what? This part all about you, man. You know, I ain't gonna put me in. It's all about you.
Be like that. Yeah. Nah, cause one of mine still, it's from 2023. I actually been posting a lot. Hefe Walker. Yeah. What's crazy is, so I don't know how, but one of my players came across that song. Like I already knew it, but one of my players came across it. Yeah. So like for my middle school team. So like when we doing certain stuff, we having certain activities, or like we getting ready for a game, that song's playing, and it's like not me. And I don't sit here and be like, dang, y'all playing somebody that they feel me, y'all playing family right now. Yeah. But I don't sit here and say that. I just be like, yeah, this song good, ain't it? but like without saying the word, without making it obvious. But that's what's so crazy to me. That you right. Other people do just discover stuff from like coming across it. And I mean, they could have easily came to my page, went through following, and did something like that. But at the same time, the fact that they gravitated towards it,
exactly,
and I didn't have to try and be like, hey, you need to listen to that. Yeah. That's what kind of I'm like, dang.
That what it's about.
Yeah,
that what it's about right there. Really, the marketing.
First time that happened to me, I was in Clayton County. I was headed to go get some food, and I heard and I looked over. Now it's one of them moments where everybody say everything, everybody recording everything, but it was one of the moments where I'm like, damn, can't get to my phone fast enough. Light change, car pull off, but I'm like, I said, damn, he listening to Beeno. I said, yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, but and that's another thing. So how do you feel about that? People always say the ones that support you are not gonna be, a lot of times ain't the ones that know you or the ones that are from where you from. It's always strangers. How has that how have you seen, how much of that have you seen over the years?
A lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. And it's kind of weird though too, because I'm a paranoid person, so when strangers see me, people see me that I don't know in public, and they recognize me from whatever podcasts or interviews I've done or platforms, whatever it may be, they just know me as Beeno the rapper. You know what I mean? Right. So if they approach me, I'm kind of like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But still, like, at uneasy a little bit, but I'm kind of growing to it to get a little better with it. You know what I mean? It's a crazy ass world anyway, so you really ain't trusting shit.
That's a fact.
But I like it though, and then it's just like the people that do know me, nobody sees me. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm never around, like, you know what I mean? I'm never around the average. I don't make myself accessible like that. So when people that do know me see me, they kind of just, I kept them looking at me, but they might speak, they might not speak. It is what it is, but it ain't hard to tell you over there looking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see you got there.
Speaking of being like Beeno as an artist, take that aside. You as a person. Now, I know you, of course,
right.
But you as a person, what's the biggest difference between trying to balance the you gaining fame and you still having to try to be like, dang, I want this normal life? Do you think you have a perfect balance, or do you think it's gonna be like?
Nah, it juggles, cause sometimes something gets the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? Cause I'm still a daddy, I'm still a man. You know what I mean? I'm still a son, a brother. You know what I mean? So shit, I still live regular life shit. You know what I mean? So sometimes music might get the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? I'm always put family first, especially my child. You know what I mean? But
always.
Yeah. So that's the only thing, but it's about how you do it. Like, some people try to just say fuck what they want to do. You know what I mean? I want this shit bad, so I make it happen. You know what I mean? I make time. Late nights, whatever.
Right.
And I'm in the studio consistently. Like, I always make time to record every damn day or every other day. You know what I mean?
How many songs a week do you knock out?
A week? Right now, I've been doing about like 6.
So it's Sunday to Sunday, you try to hit with it. So that sound like
really
at least the song a day? Between
Friday and Sunday, I at least do about 4 to 6 on the weekends.
So you on the weekend, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And through the week, that's what I'm trying to get better at, doing songs through the week. You know what I mean?
Okay. Instead
of just moving around and everything, just sit down and make the music. But then I got so much shit already, so I don't really be making the music right now. It ain't, for me, it ain't as far as making it just to be put out. I'm building my vault, but I'm working on my craft, you know what I mean? Experimenting, seeing what's what, you know what I mean? And like a lot of the new shit, some people ain't even heard. My manager probably ain't even heard some of the songs I got like that's unreleased, because I make so many. Man, I don't just want to overload folks with songs, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it. So how do you, when it's time to be like, I want to put something out, I want to put a single out, or I want to put an EP together, how do you decide between this is going to go out or I ain't really feeling this? Like, do you ever have a time where you like say you record some and then you listen to it and you think you got it for a week, you like, yeah, I like it, but then you go back 2 weeks later and be like, I ain't really feeling this, and then you just kill it?
Not really, not until they get the ears from other people that need to hear it, from the team, from the label, you know what I mean? Cause I don't know if y'all know, but shit, I'm signed with No Name Collective. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a new member with them. I like it. You know what I mean? So as far as now, I will get with my manager, of course, the A&Rs of the label. We're gonna go through. We're gonna do a rollout. We're gonna plan. You know what I mean? We're gonna plan what song, what video to what song, and how we gonna market the content for each said song. That's why I said we're gonna do singles first, cause it's kind of easier to market.
Right.
Cause you gotta think like, in my mind, I feel like for each video I need 10 pieces of content from that one video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That'll cover it. You know what I mean?
What that content look like for you?
That's what I'm getting better at too. Trying to be more creative with that. You know what I mean? And I overthink the shit because I want everything to be perfect, but everything ain't gotta be perfect. You know what I mean? Some shit can be quick in the car video. You know what I mean? It's really just that's what I gotta do. I gotta get better at letting people in a little bit from the outside just to see a little more versus what they see me post. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what people like, that with organic, original kind of feel. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I need to start giving more of that. So that's what it looked like to me. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I see your style. What you wearing?
Oh, dude, no, I'm in the Baja. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get this. Baja exclusive, man. Follow them right now. Baja Apparel.
Yeah, I don't think
On
I seen that
Instagram.
on the website, did I?
Yeah. All the colors. And my boy got tracksuit coming, going
Yeah,
crazy.
it's about to get cold too.
Yes, sir.
Hey, BC. Come on now. You know, from one military brother to another. I told you, now you back. I can pull up on you. I need my fits, man. I need my fits.
I actually just went and got it from BC too.
See? Look,
He did say exclusive.
Yeah.
I just went and got it. These on the site though. These already dropped. I wore the pink one at Scent Fair.
See, I ain't trying to order. I want to pull up and get it. I want
yeah,
to
man.
put it in my hands, man.
They gonna get you. I should have told them to come through with some shit for y'all.
I mean, he got something on. What you got on?
Oh, this is the winter lingo. This is the baseball jersey. You feel me? This is some schlight.
Mm-hmm.
We are currently working on the line. And we saying revamping because we have stuff that people buy, that people love, but we currently working on stocking up. So we got enough to get out there.
Go towards trends. Every trend's trend. So everybody going towards streetwear. That's what you got to find a way to gravitate into and invest in. Seems like that's what everybody gonna be on.
And that leads back into the music. How do you decide? Because for a long time I listened, and the music industry, especially hip hop, everything has phases. Everything has phases. I know at one point, right now it's what gangster rap sliding on ops, but I've kind of noticed that it kind of seemed like that's being pushed to the side.
Yeah.
So how you decide?
I'm not really a drill rapper. Like, I don't make drill music. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I just really rap about me.
How you
my life.
Okay? How you decide what type of song?
What I'm finna make.
Yeah.
How I feel. I make music seldomly just off emotion. Literally, like. I can't explain it. Like something like even my producer Ted, shout out to Ted, cause he gonna tell me every time, like before he send me some beat, how you feeling, like when we in the studio, what type of vibe you on. And it really, I always prefer the melodic beat, but see, I done got to where I would rap on a melodic beat and not be melodic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's part of my sound transition a little bit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Yeah, it's just really based on my feeling though, how I'm feeling.
Like to hear that.
Yeah.
Hey man, since you signed and big things are coming in the future, what position you want to hire me for, man?
Whatever you feel fit.
We do a lot of things. I'm a man that wear many hats.
Whatever you feel fit.
That's what I like to hear right there.
You know you in.
That's what I like to hear right there.
I ain't good with a lot of hats, but if you need help on the creative side, I'm one you can come to for that. I got ideas on ideas. So I'm always on that creative side.
Hey, I'm always open to them.
Another question for you. So I would assume you know who Baby Chief Do It is, the artist.
The short one,
Yeah.
the one with the braid, yeah.
17, by the way. That's crazy. But so he's did something that not a lot of people have been successful at, besides Kanye, the Jay-Z's, the people like that, where he started making his own beats, rapping on his own beats. Do you think that you'll ever get to a point where you want to just strictly, like you said, shout out to But do you think you'll ever get to a point you be like, man, I want to make this beat because I got this specific sound in my head that I just want to get out?
Hell nah.
Or you don't think you think you'll be able to?
I tell Tech every time when I'm watching him make beat, I be like, "Bones, you do this shit," and I sit there and watch him for hours. It just ain't something like it's too overwhelming. I can record myself, I can engineer, you know what I mean, but I can't. That just ain't for me.
I've seen the process in high school. You know, when Atlanta went through that phase where everybody was coming up with their group and going in their mama basement, making their own stuff, and then it's coming right out. It's all on MySpace and whatnot. I had a buddy and I seen him making beats, and for me that just looked tedious.
That
So
shit
I can understand why you wouldn't want to do it.
every little thing. I don't think I got no rhythm to make beat. I ain't gonna lie. Like I can rap, and make music, but I ain't got beats. That shit all the way different. Like every instrument has to be included. Not every instrument, but whatever you choose to put in there, and that shit got to be in sync.
Yeah, and they got it full. Yeah, I got a homeboy. Shout out Malachi 386 for shout out Instagram. He's actually started to produce, and he's producing for a few like artists up in Douglasville. And I'm like, and I be texting, I be asking for beats, and I be like, hey, I need this beat for cause we got an artist, Josh, we got who just rebranded by the way, but I be like, hey, I need a beat like this. He be like, I got you, and then I be having to remember that he's sitting here, he's taking his time working on this beat. I'm like, I ain't finna have this beat in a few days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have this beat in 2 weeks. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, that's like a different type of process when it comes to the music game. But what advice do you have for anybody like? Everybody has a dream, and not everybody wants to be a rapper, but people get to that stage where they want to rap, and what do you have to say to them to where it's like struggling to stay motivated and just trying to build on them trying to pursue rapping?
Just know what you want to do. Like this shit ain't easy. You know what I mean? But you gotta know you want to do this, and if you know you want to do something, whatever it is, don't give up on the shit because it get hard or you feel like you ain't motivated. Me personally, I go through droughts all the time where I just can't make a song because I call it brain farts. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't. I sit there, listen to the beat. I like the beat, but I just can't think of shit, how to start it off, whatever. I just be in a little slump. But to get out of it, I just go do different shit. Like I might go bowling, I might go out. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I stay in the studio so much like that I'm just burnt out.
Yeah.
But that's all I really want to do anyway. It be in the studio. I don't really too much care to go out and shit. You know what I'm saying? I go out, I celebrate friends, birthdays, whatever. But I'm not just going out on the weekend because the weekend. That's just me. It got to be music related or, like I said, a celebration for somebody I really love and fuck with. You feel me? But other than that, I have to go do something like bowling or something just to get out the house, get out the studio, just do something different. Probably go do something with my daughter, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But other than that shit hell. I don't let the slump get you, cause if the slump get you, you gonna get beat. You don't want to be beat.
I heard it out there.
Stay motivated.
Stay whatever it is, and drugs don't motivate you. You can get high all day. That shit not gonna motivate you. Shit gonna make you lazy.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a lot of people that do think the opposite, which is so crazy. So, what's the feature price looking now? If you got somebody watching this, like, dang, I hear his music, I like it, I want to feature. What the feature price looking like now? What they looking at?
NC_strap. Hit her on Instagram. She gonna let you know. NC_strap.
Shop scrap.
And like some people let's talk about the feature, cause when people ask me about doing songs and shit, like, you know what I mean, I be like, all right, cool. But I'm already knowing, like, of course I got a feature price, and I done put in I done invested a lot in myself.
Right.
You feel me? So back then when I wasn't making no noise, of course don't nobody want to do a song with you until you got shit going on.
That's a fact.
But see, a lot of folk don't know what it took to get it going on. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money, like investment. Big ass studio just to shoot a video, fucking studio time in general, marketing, the platforms, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay the network the right way.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And I've done that a lot. You know what I mean? But I feel like people don't understand that. Then some people just want to do songs and not register the songs correctly. They don't even know what BMI ASCAP is. They don't know what sound exchange is. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to register a song right, I'm not doing a song, for one. You know what I'm saying? And for two, people get mad when I be like, all right, but I got a feature price now. Then it's kind of like, shit, all right, I ain't going to do it because I ain't finna pay him for no feature. What I look like paying him? That's fine. I'm cool with that. Just if you either respect it or don't, like shit. But I need me at the end of the day, cause I don't even like doing songs with people. Like to be honest, like for real, I do a song with like one of my partners and shit whenever, like you know what I mean. That job strength, cause that's what I've been doing. You know what I mean. Yep. But even as far as them dropping it though, like they know, like I'm telling them, we got a recipe song, we gotta do the business, like especially if you want to drop it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. The business gotta come first before anything.
Business first.
Yeah.
Business first. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Not a damn. Not none.
Okay, yeah, I like to hear that. Okay, now let's get this out the way for the people out there, because I get this question all the time when people, if they either they see a video or I send them to your IG, they ask me the same thing. They always say, "Who is this white boy?" That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna lie, but because I know you, you know it irritates me. You feel me? But I'm gonna let you answer that question for them.
Yeah, I'm black and white. I'm mixed. You feel me? So I just look white.
Y'all hear it?
But shit, it is what it is, man. I'm the light one, not the white one.
Y'all hear it? All right, I ain't got to get that question no more.
We can definitely attest to it.
You feel me? I'm telling you. I know his daddy. His dad was a little darker than me.
Yeah.
So look. Yeah. So listen. We ain't gotta have that no more. We got that out the way. And so I guess I'll say this though. You know, when people be like, you know, why do a feature with you? People I used to hang around. I used to be in Atlanta a lot. I used to hang with some guys that rapped. And one thing that I definitely learned is I actually seen Future in the studio, and I actually seen him give a feature, and this is before I even knew who the fuck he was. Yeah. Before he blew up. So I don't know if that person ever put that song out, but if you got somebody that's really grinding to do what they're doing, and they really at a point where they feel like they can charge, it might behoove you to go ahead and get that feature now, because you never know. Beeno blow, you got a Beeno feature. Yeah. When people go start looking up all his songs and looking his name up, you can drop your song. You got a feature with him. That's the whole of it. Sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly.
So I mean, as long as y'all know, same thing goes for this podcast right here. Might not currently be the biggest podcast y'all know, but I guarantee you, in a year, it might be a little hard to get on this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, it might be a little hard to get on here.
6 months.
6 months. Hey, I'm telling you, it might be a little hard to get on here now.
It's gonna be different. Some can blow overnight, and you never know. That's legit. How social media, that's how music, that's how everything works in the world. Some can just legit blow up. A trend could just blow up, and boom, everything is taken off from there. And that's yesterday's price, not today's price, and it might not be the same tomorrow. He might, you might be able to DM Strap, and she be like, yeah, pay that $500, you got one. And then you do it in a month. Yeah, it's gonna be about $3,000. Now you really assed out, and you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all better get it right.
Get right now.
Speaking of get right, I got a beef with you, man.
What that?
You already know. Repo Sipper has not been released.
Oh yeah. See, cause I got that beat off BeatStar, and I ain't bought the beat because I forgot I just got the MP3 file. I forgot who the producer was and shit. Like, so I ain't take a picture of the shit. Like, when I downloaded it, honestly, like, that's the reason. And I ain't tried to go back and look on that motherfucker. That shit was like 2 years ago.
So how do we find this beat? What we got to do to find out who got it?
I got to go back on BeatStar. And that thing, I don't even use BeatStar no more. I just really use in-house producer. And that was just a song I made because I ain't had no beats. I just got on BeatStar looking for a beat, and I found that motherfucker.
Can Tech produce a similar beat?
Yeah.
That would need to happen.
That would need to happen.
Tech,
we need that Repo Sipper remake.
We need you to
and Shimmy Love.
Immediately. Because I'm going to tell you, man, I went out of town, and the amount of people that sipping Repo is wild. but I had a rental. So you know when people leaving this lounge I went to, you know what I did? I crunk up Repo Sip. And I'm telling you, people was outside vibing to it. And I was like, I said, man, he need to drop this shit.
A good song.
And I was in a whole nother city.
That shit a good song.
It was a great damn song.
And that's why, that's my thing too, man. I try to make timeless music.
Okay.
Like, music that just got longevity and that when our kids get older, they gonna listen, like, that shit can be played then and still be like, man, it was a good ass song. You know what I'm saying? Same way we do old jam now, like, you know what I'm saying? 2090 music. I try to make shit like that.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, but I still try to incorporate the real. I don't try to be just ABC rap ass shit, just the rhyme and shit. You know what I'm saying? I try to still talk the real shit that I got going on that folk can relate to.
What percentage of hip hop music out right now that you think they're sticking to the script is real music people can relate to?
I mean, the ones that's been doing it, still doing it. But as far as the new artists that's out now that's going viral and catching their buzz, they not doing the originality shit. They just pretty much making catchy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't opposed to that, because that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm not just going into the studio trying to make a certain type of song either. You know what I mean? I can't, like, it's like I said, it's just how I feel. Whatever, how I'm feeling, whatever just come to mind, boom. But I'm not just trying to go in there and make a hit. The hit is in the catalog. It's in there. We just got to find it and market that bitch the right way. And the way this shit go, anything can be a hit. You just put the right money behind it.
I mean, I've told you before, because there's been songs where you said, you recorded, you like it, but you ain't really like that way. Then I told you, no, man, my ears and some people's ears I let hear it. This it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I think that's one thing that I've learned about artists, that y'all harder on y'allselves than the fans are harder on y'all.
Yeah. That crazy though, cause the shit we like, nobody else likes. I ain't gonna say they don't like it, but it ain't just like their favorite shit. Like, I got my favorite songs, of course, but it ain't the ones with the majority gonna like. My top 2 songs, and I ain't gonna lie, I listen to Trying every morning. Every morning, that's how I start my morning off. That's the first song I gotta listen to. And then I go to Debbie Downer. Yeah, them some hits too.
I go to those two, and then we go to Vibed Out, and then Popovich.
Them some bangers.
That's my flow for the day that get me going.
Crazy thing too, when I made Trying, I recorded that song at Super Sound Studio, the T.I. studio. The same night I was there, this was before the YSL Rico, but the same night I was there, Thug and Dirt was in the other room while I recorded that song. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good question. So I remember you and Stank, y'all was dealing with 8 Mode. Do you think if that YSL Rico had not have happened, you think y'all would be on YSL right now?
I don't know. Probably, cause I mean, like I said, I was chopping it up with Big Jill, Thug Daddy or whatever, and he was trying to put me on YSL Loaded, but I didn't really want to do that, cause I felt like I could be real YSL, you know what I'm saying, instead of being on a kind of like a step down label from that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I wasn't really trying to just fuck with that. That's why I just started going up there, booking my own session, spending my own money while they still there. But I got a whole studio to myself because I done booked the session. You know what I'm saying? So that bring eyes and attention too. Like, oh, he doing, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really studying the crowd. He trying to, but that's just me though. I'm not going where the crowd go. I'm just gonna do my shit, and what good come from it, I know it gonna come from it because I'm working. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, possibly though, if it didn't happen. Cause I was already around all that. That's how I met majority of that. Like, I never met Thug personally though, but we was in the studios at the same time though. But I never conversated or went up and met him. Yeah.
Okay. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Just in my opinion, from what I've heard, from what I've seen the process. If you ever were to get back into a studio with him, I mean, I ain't got no doubt.
Oh yeah.
He wanna hop on the song with you.
Oh yeah, and I got some shit he can hop on.
I ain't got no doubt about it.
I got some shit he can hop on for sure. Ready to go.
All right, so boom, here we go. You from Luthersville, about 15-20 minutes down the road. This is Cowardly County, Newnan, Georgia. This is my hometown. That's where I was born at. Basically, you as well.
No.
How do you feel about the artistry here, the artistry that comes out of here?
I feel like it's a lot of talented artists here. Nobody just consistent.
So what do you do? You
Like,
feel like the consistency is the only thing that holds them back?
no, I feel like they hold their shit back. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's. I don't want to say nobody hating, but a lot of more artists could work together than they actually do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And me personally, I have a lot of artists reach out to me. I be telling them they do it, cause I was on this little street about a year or two ago, where I was like, I'm gonna do a feature with down there every artist in Nuna. You know what I'm saying?
I can remember that.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm just gonna do one with everybody in Nuna. You know what I'm saying? But I really ended up only doing it with like four people.
Shout out to MDZ, he family.
Yeah.
I know you did one with MDZ.
Did one with MDZ. I got one with Funny Man Mark.
Yep.
Of course, Sack and Rico, 40 Cent Rico,
Yep.
Free Sack.
Free
Shout
Sack.
out to boy Rico. We actually I done did about 2 songs with them. One of them we ain't never dropped though. But yeah, Sack and Rico, I fuck with them. And they style of music, they creative as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
I can definitely agree.
I like that. I like, you know what I'm saying, bouncing off people that creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am. I'm interested to see. Cause man, it's it's this weird thing in music. Motherfucker go to jail, and when they come out, music just be.
Going crazy.
I don't know if that's cause all the time that they have in there, cause
Yeah.
you ain't nothing else to do.
Man, it seem like Chain Gang, the new Illuminati, man. You get out, they had me up like a motherfucker and going crazy.
Man, see,
I love to see it though. You feel me?
it's funny you say that. It's a YouTuber that I listen to, Charlie Global. Shout out to Charlie Global. Man, he tells a story about when he was locked up. He met Lil Baby before Lil Baby was Lil Baby. He said Lil Baby was showing him pictures of him with all the rappers and whatnot. Of course, we know he came up with Thug. And he says Lil Baby got out, and not too long after that, somebody said, "Hey, you remember the dude Dominique? He got a 5 song out right now. He got he rapping on TV." And he said they showed him, and he said he was shocked. He was shocked they seen it. He said, but he knew he was smart.
Right.
And it was like, okay, he got out and blew up. So I mean, and it be seeming like that. Cause every time T.I. went to jail and got out, seemed like he got bigger.
Yeah.
It just stuff like that. So I say all that to say I am interested to see what Sack do when he get out.
I think he gonna go crazy though. For
Yeah,
real.
I am interested to see
Yeah.
that.
Cause he was already on the run, but like he would that, and he gonna work too. He consistent as fuck. He love the studio. Anytime you hit him up.
I was about to say,
ready
yeah,
work.
I remember, I ain't even talk about nobody charges, but I do remember him posting when he was out on bond and he couldn't go nowhere based on house arrest. But I remember he was having people bring the studio to him.
Yeah, I pulled up on him with the studio. You feel me? And we locked in, and he'll stay in that bitch all day. All day long. That little boy, man. Free Sack, man. Free Sack.
I think that kind of helps. Well, I don't want to say nobody needs to go to jail. Don't do that. But I think being confined to where you can only be limited to doing certain things.
Focus.
You can only be focused. So like, if I had to be confined to just streaming a podcast or streaming a game, and this is all I'm focused on, like I'm not worried about coaching, I'm not worried about hooping, I'm just focused on this, I feel like my craft would be a whole lot better. And I think that's just with everything, even music. When you just laser focus, you like, this is the only, like you said, you don't really go out like that unless it's something special. So you locked in on the weekend where everybody else out partying, doing this and that. You locked in, you focus on your craft and improving and getting better. So I think that is something that when somebody decides to really focus in on something, that helps a lot. I mean, it's so many distractions in the world. And then respectively, like me, it's a lot of women in the world. It can be an easy distraction, but being able to just stay focused on what I'm doing, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I think that for men in general.
Yeah.
I think for men in general. What would you be doing if you weren't doing music? You ever thought about it?
Hell yeah. Like, like I tell everybody, if I were to hit the Mega Millions right now, I would not be no motherfucking rapper.
Why not?
Cause like, I make music, yeah, cause I like to make music, but at the same time, like, it's about the longevity of it that it can bring. You know what I'm saying?
The doors that open up, the
Yeah, you
opportunities.
feel me? Like, in reality, I'm really just like a businessman. Like I really just want to run different businesses and just capitalize out that. Like I'm gonna start my own label soon. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Once I get solidified as an artist where I need to be, I want to start my own label. You know what I mean? And that just a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you have the eye and ear for talent, because
Yeah.
you know a lot of artists do start labels, and you know with me, I hear some of the music, and they'll repost some of their artists, and you know in my mind I be sitting there like, man, you wasting some money. This ain't it.
Yeah.
Or you like I remember, like I say, I'm not a rapper, but I love music, and I've always said, I'll make my own music, and it ain't for nobody else. It's just for me. And I remember you saying, you got to make sure your voice right.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure And so to me, a lot of these guys that they be pushing, I'm like, I don't know how they got to you. It must have been somebody that knew somebody, because I'm hearing, I'm like, man, your voice ain't. I don't know. You need to do something else. I'm like, you need to do something else. I don't like the way you sound on this. I know, and I know if I'm hearing it, I know it don't be just me.
Yeah.
Because they say you might have a thought, but you ain't the first person to think that.
Yeah, nah.
So and that's one thing that I be concerned about when some artists start labels. It's, are you just looking at this to make some more money, or are you gonna actually get somebody that's gonna put out some good music and it's gonna be good? You know, kind of like how Wayne brought in Drake and Nicki.
Yeah.
He brought in some people that was gonna last. The other people, they fell by the wayside. But he hit. He struck on two. Same thing with Gucci. A lot of that last Atlanta generation was all under him at one point. So it's, are you listening, or do you feel like you have the ear for the talent?
Yeah.
You feel like you would know what would you be looking for? If somebody was rapping Beeno Star, he want to sign somebody, what type of artist would Beeno be looking for?
Like originality, wordplay, and delivery, pretty much. Like people, you can it's people out here that can just really rap. Like I'm talking about bars, but they ain't got no delivery. So if you see what they wrote, you can be like, God damn. But if they rap it versus letting somebody else rap it with some delivery, that shit's a bit different. And that's why some people need to understand it's okay to be a writer. You get what I'm saying? And as an artist and other artists, you need to be open to having a writer. Letting people, it ain't like me personally, I haven't done it yet, but I want to. I want somebody to write a song for me and to guide me how they thought of how it sounds supposed to sound and how they saying each word on whatever beat, and let me, rap it. You know what I mean? Like I'm open to doing that too, but that's what I think though. You know what I mean?
So why do you think people? Because I've seen this all the time. Why do you think people are so up in arms when they find out one of their favorite artists had a couple of songs wrote for them and then they did the song, as opposed to people listen to all these Beyonce songs, but we know for a fact Sean Garrett, Neo, she had a lot of people.
A lot of writers.
She had a lot of people that wrote songs.
I don't know, man. I guess some people, shit, for instance, social media and everything is a facade. A lot of people don't know what go on in the industry or what goes on behind the scenes to making these songs or videos, whatever it may be. A lot of it's fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some people ain't to realization with that shit yet, and I feel like it just shatters them. Like it crushes their spirit. Like damn, especially find out their favorite artist ain't really right that. But at the same time, just because somebody get writer credit, that don't mean they wrote the whole song.
Could have been.
It could have been a word.
Kind of like the Kanye thing. Anybody that's anybody that's in the room when he's creating, get writer credit.
You know what I'm saying? Because it might be like, shit, you should say it like this, and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and bars are recycled in the music industry. People haven't told. And like I said, I listen to Rod Wave avidly, but I can listen to Rod Wave and be like, this Wayne, this Boosie, this from somewhere else, and he samples a lot of old music.
I'm about to say he's very good at that,
and it's like it's very good because a lot of people don't catch on to it unless they just really listen to that. That
and see, I feel like when you do that, the flow is cool, But don't take their words.
Yeah, no, it's
Not word
like,
for word.
Yeah, not word for word. But
word.
yeah, he like with the Boosie thing, and him and Boosie had that whole back and forth situation, which is like, yeah, you understand where Boosie coming from, but then it's like again at the same time, y'all did deliver it in like two totally completely different ways, and that's what made it like so much different. That's why it took a lot of people to really catch on. But like I said, everybody that listened to Boosie, they was like, you got this from Boosie. I seen people when people were like live reacting to it, and they started playing. It was like, that's Boosie right there. And there's a lot of people like that. But you're of course gonna get to a point where some things you're gonna say, somebody else gonna say. They gonna say it in a song. They gonna spin it a different way. Do you think that's more of them not being able to do, or do you take that as more of like you respect what I'm doing thing?
Talking about them taking bars?
Yeah.
I think they just doing that because they can't fill in what they want to do. And if they sampling something, for instance, if you sampling a beat that sound like a song, it down there. Sometimes it's hard to not say what you originally know.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't do a lot of covers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like on other people's beat, like how Lil Wayne did the damn no ceiling shit with all the instrumentals on different. I couldn't do that shit because I would been on rap.
Wait, they
yeah, you feel me? Like I'm been there rap the original shit. So some folk might can't do that, but they just want to do it so bad they still do it, and they think it's fire because it's them saying it in their voice, but you just remade the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, man, I ain't gonna say nothing on camera, but there's a song. You know the song, I know the song, and I was listening to some of YFN Lucci's old music, and I heard the beat. And this song, the beat's the same. I just think this other song is sped the beat up, but it's Lucci's song, and the beat came from him.
What song?
I don't want to say it on camera. I won't put, it one of your songs, but I won't put I don't want to. Yeah. I won't put nobody out there or whatnot. But I was like,
I mean, it may be one of them remade beats. Like it could be just something just not in there. One thing, one instrument could not be in there, and it, or like you said, sped up or slowed down.
To me, it's like the same exact beat. It just sounded like it was sped up.
But see, on paper, systematically, that shit is a whole nother beat, whole nother registry number, all that shit.
That's crazy.
So another question for you. So you have no problem claiming where you from. Anybody asks Lutherville, you ain't got no issue. Do you think a lot of artists be like they have an issue admitting where they actually from, and they just say, "Yeah, I'm from Atlanta"? Have you have you seen people do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Why don't you think more people want to put their cities on?
You think it sound better industry wise saying I'm from Atlanta?
Yeah, probably. I mean, like when if I'm talking to industry folks and they ask me where I'm from, I just say the country. You feel me? Because they're not going to know what Luthersville is. But then if they get in depth asking me where that is, they'll be like, okay, cool. You from the country for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's how I put it to them. I say I'm 30 minutes from Atlanta, 35 minutes from Atlanta.
I just say the same thing, but with the growth of Noonan, people know what it is now.
Exactly.
Yeah, people need
below
people
Noonan. I'm like 10, 15 minutes below Noonan.
Yeah, it's about that part down there still got to be that little Moreland area. Yeah. That got to be the stuff.
And Lutherville at the top of Meriwether County, so that shit right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you from somewhere, you should try and put your city on the map more. I mean, I get your city may be small and it may sound good saying Atlanta, but then the way Atlanta going. Apparently everything not Atlanta. and this artist coming out day by day saying, nah, this part ain't Atlanta, this part ain't Atlanta. Nah, you ain't here, you ain't here.
Start getting to the point of where people that's from there be like, man, he ain't even from Atlanta for real.
But that's why I don't never get into it with nobody that say they from Atlanta or whatever. Cause people from Atlanta know.
Oh yeah, they gonna
they be like, you ain't from that.
They favorite thing to do. They favorite thing to do be like, boy, if you weren't born in Grady, I don't want to hear it. Yeah. That's one thing I've heard the most. But like Amaretta had came out with that song years ago. Then DC Youngfly did an interview recently and said, yeah, there's no real north side of Atlanta. He said it stopped right here at a certain point. And then it's like a whole it's getting real smaller and smaller where that circle's
that shit crazy. I really feel like whatever got a zone in Atlanta, Fulton County, that's Atlanta. You feel me? Yeah. That's what I feel like. Anything outside of that, I mean, you can say a side, but it ain't Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people do. Just be like, I'm from the west side of Atlanta. Brother,
So-
you're from Carrollton.
Exactly.
What are you talking about here? You're from Hiram, Georgia. You're not from the west side of it.
Exactly.
Do you? So I ain't gonna. I came up when I grew up, and I was out partying and clubbing and all of that. I I was a part of the old Atlanta. You know, I was part of the old Atlanta, where we go to the club. Well, we really go to the club to party.
Right.
You know, we really going to party. The sections was either somebody had a birthday, it was a dope boy, you know, or some type of celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. And I feel like it was a lot more artists. I feel like it was a lot more artists, a lot more music and whatnot. So do you think, are people having a tougher time coming up with good music, or are people having a tougher time getting heard, being heard? Because that
It could go either way, cause shit. For some people, the music not the problem. The music the easy part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, some people got good music, but they just don't know how to market themselves,
Okay.
or they don't want to network, or they just not pushing it or applying what they need to apply. Some people just like to make music and not do shit with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But they good. But I feel like it can go both ways. It's either them not knowing what they doing or who to get around or who to be around, or they just not pushing themselves. Or like I said, on the other end, they might just make bullshit music and don't nobody want to hear that shit.
there's a lot of bullshit music that we do not want to hear. Y'all, some of y'all need to start telling y'all friends and brothers, sisters, and y'all need to start telling them about it, because they ain't gonna get better. I mean, and he'll tell you, he would send me music, and judging by my response, he'd know how I felt about the song.
Mm-hmm.
And on the same token, when I knew that, hey, this is it, and I could really tell, I would let him know. And y'all, people that y'all around that y'all feel like can make music, they might have one or two good songs, but they ain't gonna grow if y'all ain't willing to tell them, hey, them 2 songs good, but these last 2 you made, them shits was trash. You feel me?
That's
Need to clean it up.
That's real. That's why. That's like Josh. Shout out Steve. He just had a baby too, so congrats on that. But he, like I said, he has like a vault, and we got up to like 100 songs, and you know, half of them I'm sitting there while he recording. I'm feeling it, but he'll send stuff, and you know, I keep it real when I'm like, this ain't you, this ain't your sound, this ain't gonna work, and you know, he understands it as like I'm trying to help him and support him thing. That's what a lot of people fail to realize, is that if you record a song and you send it to your partner, your homeboy, your family, they be like, this ain't it. That they're not trying to just tell you that to tear you down. No, they being real with you.
Yeah.
They say this not it. It's just not it. Go back, record something else, re-record it, try to see if you can find a different sound on it, and like listen to the advice that people are trying to give you. That's the only way that I feel like you're gonna grow with anything.
But a lot of artists cook too full, so sometimes people giving advice, they feel attacked. You know what I'm saying? And I only know that because I used to be like that. I used to didn't want to hear no bad critique about my shit. I just want all the motherfucker telling me, okay, I like that. But now, you better tell me the motherfucking truth. Like, let me know. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really why I send my music out to my close circle. You know what I'm saying? That's like the first ear. Like, cool. That's how I filter out. Okay, they the one. They was great. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, I just keep moving forward.
I mean, it was like that with you. You know, after the first, when we really recorded the first episode of podcast months ago, and then you watched it. You sat there, you text me a whole bunch. You need to do this, you need to do this, you need to have this, you need to change this about the life. And I wasn't sitting here saying, this straight. No, I'm saying like, yeah, you right. Okay, let me order this. Like you text me on Instagram, you was like, hey, instead of having the jerseys the way you is, you need a frame, which I got 2 frames right now, but I'm gonna get the bigger frames and really have it actually framed. Like I'm saying, it's certain stuff that y'all just gotta listen and take advice if you really want to grow and adapt, because you could be doing something and the world's still gonna move past you. How you gonna catch their eye if they not caring about what you doing? That's the most important thing, I feel.
The piggyback out of that, my bad.
You good?
I realize people only gonna give you feedback when they fuck with you. Cause if they don't fuck with you, they will just, alright, you like it, I love it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I feel like constructive criticism come from people that really care about you and what you got going on, or your craft, or whatever you doing. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Cause if they don't give a fuck, they won't say shit.
That's just how it is.
That's a gym.
If you cannot take criticism, you're not gonna be successful, because you ain't gonna know where you messing up at.
Anything.
You ain't gonna know if you don't know where you messing up at. Ain't no way for you to get better if you think everything you doing is on point.
But what?
And that's not even just with content and music. That's in real life. If you at work and you doing something at your job, like rearranging something, you doing something, and somebody tell you need to do it this way, and you be like, nah, I'm keep doing it my way, they gonna eventually let you go. That's with real life. So y'all don't even gotta try and be like, man, I want to do content, I want to do music, I want to do this. No, you don't have to venture out. If you want to just live a regular life, you want to go work a 9 to 5, you still got to be able to take criticism on your job and be able to improve in that. Or you really never gonna be able to do nothing. You gonna go from job to job and then you struggling trying to find one.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, listen. Some people gonna have to be workers. Some people gonna be able to take it into their own hands. You feel me? I'm letting y'all know that now. Everybody can't be a boss. Everybody can't be the man.
Yeah.
Like this is our podcast. You feel me? This we love doing this. I would do this if we couldn't make money off of it because I like this. And at the same time, I asked, how can I assist you?
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You want to meet people to learn how to make money. Sometimes you're gonna have to put some work in.
Yeah.
You feel me? Sometimes you have to put some work in.
And you gotta do shit for free.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Everything ain't monetized. You know
Trying to
what I'm
tell you.
saying? You gotta do shit for free, like to get you getting paid for doing shit. That's why I'm overdoing free feature. I done did so many free, I feel like they weren't appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just to the point where shit, come on.
Especially when the artistry is where it is now.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm over here. That's how I am. I coach basketball. I don't get paid to coach basketball. You feel me? I'm doing this because I love it.
Yeah.
I don't get paid to go, play semi-pro. I'm doing it because I love it, and I want to eventually get to the point to where I can be paid. Because again, a lot of people fail to realize I'm 22. There's a lot of people that don't go overseas get anything to 26, 27.
Yeah.
I still got time. I still got time to learn and grow. And even if I be like, man, I don't even want to play no more, I still got time to learn and grow as a coach. Feel me? I'm only 2.5 years in coaching. This is my first full year been coaching middle school, which is a whole different ball game from high school, by the way.
Yeah.
These middle school these boys something else. I promise you. I done they done made me crash out a few times. I was like, man, I got to keep my composure, especially because, I am, I coach at a Christian school, and it makes it a little bit harder, kind of, because you can only say certain things.
Yeah.
So I'm really like, man, please calm down. Y'all gonna make me crash out of here. I can't lose my job over y'all.
I'm trying to tell you.
A big part of what we do here is, of course, the sports. So getting to know the artists. What sports do you watch? Which one? What's your favorite?
Yeah. I watch all of them. I watch, really just football and basketball, college football, NFL, and NBA. Don't got a favorite NBA team. I love Georgia Bulldog.
Who your favorite NBA player?
Kevin Durant.
Easy money sniper.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
KD, I mean, he ain't really been. He gonna always make some noise, himself. But I'm talking about far championships and team decision making. I don't even want to get into all that.
I mean, the position he in now, you feel like he finna try to get in one more?
He needs to. I love to see it. Shit, I would love to see it. But everybody else, the way this shit changing, the young team going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Tempo. You played basketball, so you know everything's
the
it's
young
faster.
team going crazy.
I do want to make this known that in pickup basketball, I'm 2-0 against Beeno. I just want to make it known.
2-0 RL.
You're not 2-0.
I am 2-0. You was with Knight and Imp, and we played twice. Ran it back once after y'all lost the first time, and then
we lost because Amp had that day. Amp going at it with D. That's already we lost. Amp,
and then Knight tried to go at it with me, and I'm like, dog, this is not a war you want to get into. I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever somebody start like talking to me in basketball, it really activates something, especially if it's like a team setting. It really like just turns me up. In a way, it is though. Nah. You see my car.
Y'all got unspoken parking spots.
Hey man, that's how everything mesh, and that's how we jail here. Everybody stays the same.
You see what's on my tag.
I'm always by my, I'm always by the tree when I'm parked. That's not gonna tell people where I'm at. I don't want nobody.
You see what's on my tag, man. I park where I want to park.
Hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I just told her I'll go down there and knock when you move. That's all I told her. She'll be alright right now.
Man, she can walk up these steps. She can park somewhere else and walk.
Oh no, I don't know why she did that. She struggled. I don't want to say this on, but she struggled to walk up and down.
Yeah.
She like grandma. Actually, went to school with grandma.
Damn.
She graduated 2 years before grandma.
Oh, so she like 72. 72.
And then put that age into perspective. That crazy.
Yeah, that crazy right there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, you know, being somewhere, this city, like that's one thing. Small cities, everybody know everybody. And if they don't know you, they know somebody in your family. I was finna say, I can't go nowhere without being like, they be like, who your grandma is? I can't go nowhere without nobody knowing that woman. Exactly. That woman know any and everybody in there. I'm like,
never
everybody.
You never lied.
Boy, every time I go to Roof Hill, because you know, with our job, I have to. Every time I go, yo, grandma Charlotte. I'm like, yeah, that's my grandma. Go tell her I say hi. You can't walk 5 minutes down the street right now. you can't walk right down the street right there and tell her you say hi yourself. I don't want to go do this. You closer to me.
All right, so when shows coming up?
Oh, right now, not that I know that, don't see the shows really come up spur of the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I can't never tell nobody when the next show. I might have one tomorrow.
I like that.
Like, for real. I just appreciate the people that come out even last minute, like, with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be recognizing that. They be like, I like how you come out with your whole team. You know what I'm saying? Did this and that. So I want to appreciate the game for that shit. I really do.
So if we put you on the spot for a live performance right now, you do it?
Live performance?
if I put you on, if I turn the instrumental on, put you on the spot for a live performance, you got it in?
Probably not today, though.
Nah, y'all gotta catch that on a different time.
We do need to set up the stream and what's the name though, studio session.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
We with it.
Hey,
like I said, with this From the Couch podcast, ain't no telling what you gonna get. Ain't no telling what we gonna do. Like I said, we got our IRL basketball coming 2v2. We're gonna get on the football field 2v, you know, one-on-ones on the football field. Video gaming, you know.
And that's why y'all gonna win. Y'all covering everything.
Yeah,
that video game is coming soon. 2K dropping 5 days. I just want to put that out
already out. So it's college football.
I ain't into that.
I need to get that 2K.
That's his lane. 2K though.
I've been on that college football.
2K is really where I took a break from last year on 2K because I just felt like I was like, dang, I'm tired of giving 2K my money. They get hundreds of dollars from me every year, but this year I'm back in and I'm like, yeah, we finna.
Make sure you give the people your social media. Let them know where to find you.
Y'all can follow me on everything at NC_Beeno, BEENO, NC_Beeno.
And if you don't want to go to your search bar and you want an easier time to find it, just go to my page, go on my following. He's tagged in stories. He's right there in the following. So just make it easier on y'all. If y'all can't find it, just go to my following, type in Beeno. He gonna be the only one that pop up 1-on-1.
Yeah.
It ain't no copycat. That's original right there.
And new video just dropped last week. Feel like out right now. Y'all go stream that, run that up for me. You won't regret it.
I'm running it up. It's definitely playing in my car.
That motherfucker, that fire.
Yeah,
I watched it on the TV last night. I said, damn, let me see this. I done seen it 1,000 damn times. I'm like, let me see this motherfucker.
It definitely playing in my car.
Yeah. Shout out Banks POV on the shot.
Bank shot it.
Yeah.
I play some of everything. I was like top 1% on streaming your music on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Until I stopped paying for Apple Music, and now I just got it back. But boy, I got tired of paying for Apple Music because it's like, dang, I'm really giving you this $11 every month.
Every month, Apple takes some of everything.
Boy, I promise, Apple randomly charge you for
I don't even know what I be paying for.
Look, man, the reason I stopped paying for Apple Music is because Apple randomly tried to charge me like $60. And I couldn't tell you what it was for. I ain't have no subscriptions active, no nothing.
Yeah, see, I got hella subscriptions.
They just tried to randomly charge me. I was like, man, I ain't paying for this till we get it resolved.
I don't even know what I'm paying for.
It took 3 months to get it resolved, and I finally got my Apple Music back because they was like, all right, we ain't gonna charge you $60. It was like, you just pay this $19 right here and you good. I said, you know what? I'll do that. But you ain't getting that whole amount from me.
On when you know they be having them little lawsuits. If you have such and such, you're entitled to compensation. I'm waiting for them to say something about Apple.
That's how I got
boy.
I got like $40 in GameStop credit.
They be trying to $2.99, $3.99, $6.99. What is this?
I be thinking that shit a scam though. When they be saying
some of it do, but if you do the research on like
if they say something I know I done had.
Yeah, I really been doing
cool.
this.
Yeah, like Fortnite. I got like $150 from Fortnite because there was some lawsuit about their information.
Why you ain't say something? I be on Fortnite.
You weren't playing it back then. This from when I was playing in like high school. That's why I knew I was gonna. That's why I knew I was gonna get some.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, this
Been
from this
on
year to this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get that little
Yeah,
one.
that's a fact. That's a fact. It didn't get downloaded on my system till like 2022. Maybe 2022.
Nah, it was
Yeah.
before that.
Damn, I ain't know that shit been out that long.
But
Well,
Fortnite,
you
yeah,
know.
but Fortnite came out when I was fresh in high school, and we was all on it. I'm talking about the whole basketball team. We used to get on the game together. Play
On that
Fortnite.
shit.
Yeah, no, we spent a lot of time outside on the court.
Yeah.
I did.
You know, in the heat.
I never played Fortnite.
It's bro, I ain't gonna lie, I like it. My kids put me on, and I don't like the building shit.
Yeah.
I don't,
Kind of hard.
I ain't that old, but I'm still old school.
They trying to build, motherfuckers shooting shit at you.
I ain't into it as much.
They put me on to the no build, which means ain't no building. It's just running around,
Yeah, shooting shit.
catching hats. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that I like that part.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, it basically like Call of Duty.
Pretty
You do no
much,
build.
yeah.
So I do play it. I do play it with my kids load up and get into it.
A new Call
I
of Duty
play
come
with
down.
them.
You seen the price of it? New Call of Duty is like regular version, bro. It's like $90. Like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 7 is like $90 now, just for like the base game. Like nothing else added on, no nothing. I don't know what
That
they
guy ain't
got.
high here. Bro, the only reason I literally just started playing the game a few months ago because my partner BC, his ass got two systems. He got a P5 and like the newer Xbox. He gave me the Xbox. So shit, I just started I bought the game. GTA, that's all I was playing. Then I fucked around and bought NCAA. I've been on that shit.
But PlayStation just jumped their prices up by $50.
That system?
On all
Been had
all
mine.
these, on all these systems. But well, this one I ain't. I wasn't finna pay a new price. You know me. When I went and bought this one, I went right on eBay.
Yeah.
Everybody on eBay they wholesalers. So when they find something else, I got that for $295.
Damn, I need to get one. Everybody on my ass. I'm like, bro, I don't even play the game, bro.
I mean, I don't know because
Shit,
cross.
fuck
I mean,
it.
with
Everything
crossplay
crossplay,
being, I was gonna say with crossplay being a thing, I don't think
Yeah,
it
but
matters
see,
much
they be in
anymore.
all that. We in the same lobby shit. If I'm playing against one of the,
It's still
one of the
I was gonna
crossplay.
say, yeah, with
It's still
crossplay,
crossplay.
Like, you know how like.
but I know
say if
how,
I'm playing you, goddamn.
it is. It
or
is
no,
like a
You
delay.
playing Caleb or something. I can't get it. I can't share my screen to watch y'all game. While
That's
I'm
fact.
playing, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
fact.
Or
But
I
you know,
can't get in the same lobby.
Oh, should I be on YouTube though?
But
You
you
just
know,
click in. You just click my YouTube.
Xbox.
I be live.
Xbox do got a little bit of a delay when it comes to the little crossplay. Xbox got like a little bit of a delay.
Not in
than
2K.
PlayStation.
In 2K, they latency
on
was
that
better.
shit.
Oh no, y'all just getting.
I play that motherfucker on my
bad.
monitor.
Playing monster.
That
I
shit
play
so
mine
fire.
on TV.
I got a curved
Mine-
monitor.
when it comes
32-inch
to-
curved monitor.
I was gonna say, when it come to like when 2K actually come out, I'll put my desk back over in the corner with my monitor. You know how I get when it's 2K. Yeah, my curved monitor come. I still got to send at mama house. So
That be the
my
truth.
curved monitor. I be having
You
two
say
monitors.
you say the curve monitor's in that mama house?
Nope, it ain't. Go in the house you want to. You gonna catch COVID. Go ahead. Go in there if you want to.
Ah,
At your own risk,
I ain't gotta go work get paid.
brother. You
Can't
ain't,
that
got,
about COVID?
you ain't gotta go to work anyways. That's the
I
issue.
want that kid that about that.
I do. Shit,
Yeah.
keep that sickness away from me, man.
Yeah. It's probably better by now anyway. Get well, mama.
I
Feel
don't,
better.
I don't trust nobody. If she catch it once, she can catch it twice. I don't care nothing about that. The way where she work at, because that means she didn't take a test to the day after, so that means she had it working that whole day with more patience. Probably done gave it to somebody else. Now somebody else got to come back to her and get a COVID test a few days later after she done got a negative on hers, and now she gonna catch it again. I ain't going for it.
Good laws and man.
Apparently they don't work because she be wearing a mask all the time. So that ain't got nothing to do with me, man. But hey, as we wind down, man, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Remember about the giveaways that we're gonna do when it comes to the subscribers on YouTube, when it comes to the followers on Twitch.
When we get to 1,000 subscribers, if you are in Georgia, you're giving away 2 free Hawks tickets. It's gonna be at random. Now, if y'all are from somewhere else and I pick your name, I probably still do the free tickets. Truthfully, I probably still do the free tickets. So free tickets, whatever city you in, to the basketball that team that's in your city. So if you in North Carolina, you'll be going to see the Hornets.
You
You'll
give
get
them
2 free
free tickets.
to the
Them
Hornets.
tickets $10. They can go buy them
Yeah.
tickets
Hey,
$10,
free.
man.
Save it.
Hey.
Use the rest of your money for some
LaMelo
for some snacks.
LaMelo probably got 20 games in them. Them tickets $10.
Them folk gonna be ready to sit courtside.
Shit. I ain't say nothing about no courtside seats. And if you just so happen to be in LA, you know nothing about no
sure ain't
Laker
get no
tickets.
courtside
I cash up you the price of 2 Hawks tickets. Cause I don't know about no Laker tickets.
You ain't getting it.
They ain't going no damn game.
We made that.
Cash App.
We made
Actually,
that.
I just went and tried because you know I'm a Spurs fan. I just went and tried to buy the Hawks versus Spurs tickets from when the Hawks at home, brother.
Lit.
They paying. I would assume they paying to see Wemby.
Yeah.
Cause them prices jump. So I'm like, man, as much as I want to see my favorite team play in person, I'm gonna just have to take a flight to San Antonio to catch one of them games.
Why? You know when he come up for the Supermax, he gonna be getting 80, 90 a year.
Oh yeah,
They gotta raise them prices.
I'm gonna just go to a game where they play the Jazz.
Utah.
So yeah, when they go play Utah and San Antonio, I'll go.
Man, I just go for that.
I go pay for something like real cheap.
I like to see Trey Hill in person.
Hey,
I caught a Hawks game, and
Trey Hill in person.
what's
bro.
crazy is the game I went to, Trey wasn't really doing too much.
Yeah.
But I watched this man Georges Niang hit like 4 threes in a row and then start talking, and he got teed up because he did a little 3 to the back of somebody's head. And like seeing this in person is so crazy. Like seeing an NBA game, because it's like Trey did something and he didn't get a call, and then he like telling the crowd to boo the ref, and like I'm watching this in person, like him right there, I'm watching it, and he telling the crowd to boo the ref. And then the ref looked at him, he looked him up and down, blew his whistle, gave him a tech right there. I said, I saw that one.
Take them up.
tee him up.
It's so crazy seeing the tech happen in person. And I'll be like, man, y'all really just saw it.
Hey man, we'll be courtside at the Hawks game one of these days.
One.
On the sideline doing something crazy like Bush and them be doing.
I'll be at the MLK game courtside.
I was actually looking into them bitches.
The courtside seats for the Hawks. I ain't looked them up.
They raised them on the WNBA game. I was trying to go see Brittany.
They did because they started doing good.
Only because the whole Angel Reed, Caitlin Clark shit.
But
WNBA, they getting more of a buzz now.
I got a couple people.
When Angel Reed come in town, I'm going to the game.
And I can't stand Angel Reed.
I got a couple people I'm connected to that you know get dream tickets. So I know
it's 100 other motherfuckers in WNBA doing the same shit Angel Reed doing. Anybody go get double every game.
Well, I guess not.
It might be.
It's just her and Asia Wilson at this point.
It might be. But get what? They don't look like she do.
Like, see it?
Huh?
I
No,
mean,
they don't look like she
when
do.
she was
Like,
doing.
see it?
Like,
Nah, but
she
look
look good.
Here's the thing though, when she was
Visual.
doing it at
Yes,
first, I understand everybody had a problem with it because
Yeah.
she was getting her own rebound and doing it.
Yeah.
But now since she done started shooting 70-80% and she only getting 2 offensive rebounds and about 14 defensive, now it's like a lot of people argument done without the window. A lot of people just like to hate. And now I'm not finna get on the whole Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark beef because you know what I say?
Caitlin Clark a hooper.
Paige
Paige
better than Caitlin.
Yeah.
No, hell, she not.
Boy, what?
If she
Paige-
what they want
Hey,
Caitlyn to be.
If
She
Paige,
what they
nah,
want Caitlyn to
look
be.
how I feel. If
She a
Paige
different
never,
build.
if Paige never had them two knee surgeries,
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't be talking about neither one of them because she was destined to go.
Hey,
number
hard
one.
now. I like Juju. Juju who?
Oh,
yeah,
Juju-
finna-
Juju
I'm
finna-
mad.
She get though.
Juju
I was
gonna
upset.
show out.
I was upset when she tore her ACL and that she ain't gonna play this year.
She ain't playing the whole season.
But when she come back next season,
She
boy,
going crazy.
women's college basketball finna be put back on notice because she
Juju hell.
that's
Yeah,
a
she
killer.
is.
That's
She
the
is.
definition of a straight killer,
Yeah,
dog.
Juju fire.
And it's
Juju
a
is
couple.
fire.
It's a couple people that still. It's a couple girls in high school that I was able. My coach, she also coaches like overtime selects all the type of hoopers. So you got people like Gigi Banks and all them. They when they get up there too.
Man, they dunking now. Some of them dunking.
No dunking now.
Oh my God.
I
Big
check
O.
their ass.
Her name Big O. She
Nah,
play
dunking.
overtime. She legit is just. I think she got one in game. I think she got a few
Yeah,
in
in
game this AU season. She legit just going up. She just dunking. I think she like. I want to say she about 6'5".
I check big old ass up. I check big O. She won't get shit on me.
I don't say that because I have a coach. I have my coach set that up right there.
Until she said, I check her ass
Yeah,
down.
I have my coach set that up. We gonna see. We gonna live stream it and
Y'all
see.
want to see that? I'm check her up.
Hey, see, look, we showed love to the W. They talk shit about the W. We showed y'all love. Show
Yeah,
love back.
I ain't be hand. I'm done. But hey, hey man. But again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in today to this episode of From the Couch Podcast. Again, shout out Beeno for coming through,
From the
on
couch.
the pod. This gonna do numbers because of him.
Hey man, we told y'all he here. He sat on the couch. You got to watch him. When he blow, y'all they gonna come back here. They're going to come back to this video in particular. And it's gonna be up from there. I'm telling you.
Facts.
Just watch.
Continue to tune in, man. We appreciate everybody.
Always got more surprises coming. Stay tuned.